Hello, the Phoenix Wolf here. Long time no see. I am just doing a quick recording on my server. It hasn't gone away. I just has been really busy with school and life stuff. But I am just looking at... We have the monster pack and we added a few mods in. And I'm just testing one of the mods to see exactly what it can do, and just reading on the website about it. And that mod is the Dragon Mounts mod. You may see it in some of the B-Team's videos on their Attack of the B-Team pack. We're not using that pack, but we decided to add it in because it is a cool mod. And what we're doing today is have this platform here. I'm going to test the attempt to catch me when I'm falling with my dragon. I have my dragon somewhere down below me. I'll show you the drop here in a second. And just a few quick updates first. I am going to try to start recording again. School is pretty busy, but I should probably have time to do it. I might even start live streaming, like I've said before. I have a description almost made up for me, so I should be able to finish that and get it live streaming. It's probably going to be a little bit later live streams, but it should be still a fun time. So let's get into it. So here's the drop. The dragon's somewhere down there. I found the school area and I just want to see. This probably will be my build, and I'm testing this to see if my build will work for my upcoming recordings. And then after we do this, I'll fly back to spawn and show you around there a little bit. So here it goes. It's supposed to jump, and you're falling, the dragon's supposed to try to catch you. And it failed. Okay, let's go for attempt number 2, and I'll reset that up, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Time for attempt number 2. You can see my dragon there now. He's a little bit closer to the edge. Maybe he'll actually see me this time. So let's jump, and yes. See, this is what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to attempt to catch you when you're falling, and so you can get caught and not take any damage. But since that worked, this is a pretty cool spot. Let me open up the map and I'll mark it. Oops, wrong one. There we go. There we go. Let's pick group 1. Yes. Yes. There we go. And let's see which direction we need to go to spawn. Right there. Okay. Not that far away from spawn. And then I also have a tip if any of you are using this mod. Use a carrot on a stick and you automatically do it, and all you have to do is control it with your mouse. You look up to go up, and down to go down, and then straight forward. And we're not loading. Let's switch off so we can get the chunks loaded. See if we're going in the right direction. We are. And across the marsh and down a little bit. It spawns right here, and it just went right into the back of the building. Okay, let's go ahead and go over here and land in at the spawn point. Right here is where everybody spawns in. Okay, dragon, good, you're sitting. Right here's where everybody spawns in. I still need to do a little bit of work on the smokestacks there. but that is the workshop. We don't have any machines in there just yet. But here's the inside of it. I did get the enchanting room set up, but so here's this, and that's the basic direwolf enchanting on his Forgecraft series right now. Right here is our Thaumcraft tower. As you can see, I actually am probably going to switch this out for tanks and just fill the tanks with lava so nobody can fall in there and get hurt. But here it is. Just a basic quick setup, storage spot, so if anybody has any extra things that are used as far as for getting the aspects or the essentia out of it. I have these chests here for that. And some research tables and some bookcases for people to get their thing. And then as we go up, I just have this wand recharge station. Oh, and if you're noticing what those are, that is the statues mod. That's another one we added in. It's actually really cool. I'll show you here in a little bit just some more stuff that I played around with in our fountain in the center. But that's Azenor, the creator of Thaumcraft, so I just thought it would be fitting to have his statues here in the room. And then up again, an infusion altar. We have this here, but one of the rules are that you can only do very basic level infusion crafting. That way it doesn't destroy the area around here and destroy spawn. And let's go ahead and go on out. And here's our welcome center, kind of just like I had on the other server. Illusion, I didn't record on the last world, but Illusion did a little bit and showed off our welcome center there. This is very similar, but on that one, instead of the onyx bricks, I actually had the quartz from, I'm trying to remember which mod it was. It wasn't that quartz, the smoky quartz, but it was this one, the Exeritulis, the burnt quartz. I had that instead of the onyx bricks. But we also have carpenter's blocks here too. That's why there's slopes and stuff. Very cool mod. I'm pretty sure the only one we turned off in the configs for the monster pack itself was the meteor craft, because we didn't really want anything falling and having a chance of destroying. Even though they did turn down the rarity, we turned that off just so we don't have anything getting destroyed. We also have, that's the dirt hut that everybody started in. I'm probably going to take it down here soon and put the rubber tree farm there, just so we can have something with that. This is our little farm. I have some vacuum hoppers here, mainly to catch the eggs. I haven't checked this in a while, but just if you get on the server, I will put the link in the description. We are accepting applications, so you can get on the web page and put your application in, and it'll come to me, and I'll pass it along to the other owner, Authentic, and to our admin, Illusion, and we'll decide whether you can join or not. And if we do, there's a spot in the application to put in your contact information as far as Skype or email or both, so we can send you the IP and the link, so you know what mods to get and stuff like that. This is Le Kitchen. I built this. This is using, we actually also added Pam's Harvest Craft, and as you can see, Morph, so we have those as well. That's the other mods we have. I created this with Carpenter's Slopes for the roof. We have Agriculture, which is this side. We also added Crayfish's Furniture mod, so we have that in here. but I made this little kitchen so people can use it and use the stuff in the farm over here, so that we can, so you can use the mod and make any food you want. So we have magical crops, we have Pam's harvest craft, as well as the agriculture mod. So we have plenty of food options, and if anybody wants to get into that and do stuff with that. Hold on, I got a cough real quick. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, here's the welcome center. And as you can see, the statues mod is played around with it over here. We have Slowpoke, Jenny B, and Etho, and then of course Herobrine up there. But another thing that is going to stay, I'm probably going to remove those statues here. I'll show you this first. I made a little, like one of those European fountains where they kind of have a story behind them and kind of want to do a flow of telling a story in their fountains, in Italy and stuff like that. So I did that. It's the rise and fall of Herobrine. We have right here where it starts. We have Herobrine rising from Nether or Hell and rising up. And then he's proclaimed himself as king, and we have Steve, who is challenging him here, right here. And then we also have the epic battle that ensues. And finally, the downfall of Herobrine, where Steve removes his crown and tells him to go on his way, pretty much. So that's what I have there for that fountain. And now let's take a look on the inside the Welcome Center. And then that would be probably a wrap-up of this episode. It's just going to be a quick one. I haven't really done much, like I said. We do have a Digger Age, and I've been trying to work on that. Trying to get a project I was working on the last world back up and running so I can get it completed for people that come on. But I'll tell you more about that when I actually get it started. I have the area starting to clear off, but as you see, I'll take you into the Digger Age and you can see what kind of work I have to do. So we'll go on in here. I still need to put up the rules, basic rules, no griefing and all that, but I just need to get them up there. And this will also serve as our announcement board, and I might put a couple announcements up on these walls as well when they come. We have refreshments over here. We have where you put your link books to your base when you get in here. So all you have to do is do this and then type your name right here. Like right here, I would go the Phoenix Wolf, and then I just exit, and it has my name there with my book right there when I get one. But we have free linking books right here. Another rule is only admins can create Mistcraft Ages, and I am thinking about it. I still have to talk to the other two guys, but I might put out monthly or every 2 weeks or so. Probably be more like once a month. I might do a random Mistcraft Age day, to where we all get together and explore a Mistcraft Age. So I just throw a descriptive book together and we jump in there. As far as I know, there's some really cool ages that can generate that way. So we'll have to maybe have an monthly event that does that. But yeah, this isn't quite finished yet. I just kind of threw together something real quick so that we can have something to put our books and get kind of started. We have our public locations side and our player home side. Right now we only have Digger Age. There might be a couple other places to go. So we'll have to look at that. Oh, and these, you have the link modifiers so you can do the interlinking. So you can put a book here and go to your book or base. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to use this place. So that's just one of the things I like to do. You can put an interlinking there and have people go to your base so you can use it. Now we have refreshments. We have the cabinets here. This is full of peanut butter cookies and full of gummy bears. And then we have some cola. And for those over 21 and up, we have some beer. So just a little thing, go ahead and grab a stack and go on your way. Try not to abuse all this stuff. This is just here as a fun little thing. Don't rely on those. If I start seeing people relying on those solely for their food and not doing stuff on their own, I will take them down. And then we have our admin beyond this point. So that, or through there, we have our area that us admins have our stuff, and so we can do things and make the server better things and do stuff for the server and not have it be affected. But other than that, us admins, the only place I say we can go into creative is to, like for me, I'm going to go to creative to finish that stack, like to make it look like that one. And if we do stuff around here, spawn to build things or something like that, that's the only time we're going to go to creative. And as far as building the project I'm building in Digger. Oh, and then I forgot to show you these. We have the statues here on the side as you enter. And don't take any of those swords. I'll show you how it works in a future episode, but if I see any of those swords missing and I find out who did it, it will be an instant ban, and it will be a permanent ban. And let's go take a look at Digger. There's not much here at the moment, but here is Digger. As you can see, I have the lines here marking out what I needed. Right now we're in the process of clearing all the trees and leaves and all that out of the way. I did have to make this wall to go around here. All I ask when you come in here is, when you come in here to make your quarries, go beyond this wall and go until you can't see this wall anymore on your view distance as far. And then you can build a quarry at that time. It's just so it helps to make this area, for my project and for the benefit of the server, to make this area look better. So you don't see all these big old holes in the world and stuff like that around this area. But this is a pretty big area, so it's not that big a deal if you go on normal view distance and go so you can't see it. You shouldn't be able to see how big this is. It shouldn't matter that much. So I'm not too worried about it. Everybody that we get on here usually is really good about it. So everything should be good. But yeah, this is the Digger Age. Already spawned in right over here. This will be the entrance to my project. It'll go right here. And at each four sides, northeast, south, and west, there are entrances like that one that you can leave out of, or if you're a bat, you can just fly over the wall. It's not really a big deal. I just did that so people know where not to build. Eventually I'm going to have some areas where I might allow some people to build something, or so just keep on the lookout for that. But other than that, I actually forgot my link book, so I am going to go try to figure out if somebody will get on and let me back. If not, I'll just work myself back to spawn. But yes, remember to grab a link book, everybody. Number one rule for Mishcraft when you're going into an age, remember a link book so you can get back. And actually, that's a good idea for me. I might just go ahead and throw down a book here just in case people do forget their link book to come back. So yeah, this is the Phoenix Wolf, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.